Okay, so sometimes when you're making your guitar tones, you make your track, like you can see I've got it on screen here, you make your track, you do your layers, your bass, your drums, everything, and it just doesn't seem either heavy enough or not quite what you're after. So you can go around remixing the tones, recomposing, all kinds of stuff. But what I've found a knack of doing that certainly suits what I'm after doing is just adding extra layers to the tone itself, not in post, but getting it right at the start. So this is my bass tone. So the riff that we're going to go through, and I'll show you the playthrough in a sec. So this is the little bit we're after. Then we go to a nasty bit. And that might sound pretty heavy, but it just wasn't filling out the mix for me enough. So what I did is added this. This is the virtual capo, so I've dropped that an octave. So we're already in G below, G standard below. So we've added an octave below that. So this is how it sounds now. Then the fun bit. So it sounds better. So put it off. We'll put it on. It sounds massive. It does. Sounds really good. But on listening to the track through, I just felt that it still wasn't enough. So what I did is I had a look at what else I could do to add some texture to my guitar, particularly in this drop tuning. And I found this fuzz pedal, the Big Apple. So this is what it sounds like now. So a bit. And that's the bit for me. That sounds absolutely disgusting. So I think I just left this as it comes on. So again with it off. And then with it on. Sounds outrageous, doesn't it? So with that, that's what I've done. But I found that if I put that straight in the mix, so there's a couple of things you can do. So let me play it when I didn't add those two tracks on. So listen to this. This is the mix without that new sound. Not bad, right? But this is it when I've added these two new tracks back in. You can hear them here. And the guitars. So what we've got is an extra low-end sizzle and fizz at the bottom end, and this may have a little bit of a tweak afterwards, so I've dropped them back. So all four guitars are sent to a guitar bus, and he says, where is it? Come on, help me out here. Yes, they're all sent to a guitar bus, but these two ones that are the fuzz ones are sent 3.5 dBs lower than the others because I don't want them taking over the tone. So let's listen to that again, all four in. And then I'll mute them back out, particularly on the next section. So let me take them out. What's your thoughts, better or worse? Back in again. Okay, so also when you've got your ToneMaster Pro here, so the raw tone again, let's go back again. So this was a raw tone. So that's just with the capo on, so we can put it all in. So because I've quad track, you could avoid some of that trouble and suppose pull the blend back out a bit. We turn it off. I felt it's just not adding enough. Might be wrong, but what I did is I left it as it was. Let's go back to whatever it was. I think I've done that. Let's just replace it black with the muff again. I can't remember what settings we were on, so if we go back to that, there we go. So it's on full, blends on full. So what I've done is I've got the full, like, complete messed up sound, because I'm after that chainsaw thing going on. And what I've done is blended that into the other two tracks. So it may be in future that I take it back a notch, I suppose, but I just don't think it's enough. Maybe, I don't know. But this has added a whole new level of depth to my tone, which I'm quite happy with. And you can see if I play along to it now, how cool this sounds. Okay, so that's that. So if you're looking at ways to beef up your tone, I've done it by going back to root again. We had the capo. So if we just have the fuzz. Okay, so that's the capo off. So it's just got the fuzz on its own here now. So it sounds nowhere near as impressive, does it? Not for me. So I'll put the capo back in. Sorry, that's the arpeggiator pedal, and then this with the capo. Absolutely monstrous. So maybe an idea for you if you're looking at ways of thickening up your tone. The fact that I think I've quad tracked it as well has just made it sound massive. So in the last couple of weeks when I've not been posting videos, I am working on lots of material. I'm very close to releasing 3 or 4 songs, like fully mastered and whatnot now, and I've revisited some older stuff. So I am here still ticking away. Just have to take care of some family business in the background in a minute, and we're just about to pop on holiday. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and you know, experiment with whatever you've got. Don't just do what everyone else is doing. Fine, you're going to need an amp. So I've got the JCM 800. I'm experimenting with this micro shifter here for weird stuff, this arpeggiated pedal here, this synth pedal, but I'm beginning to find my own particular sound, and it's a capo, a bit of fuzz, and then boosting. I'm really liking how it feels to me, that it might not be 100% different. I'm feeling Gojira do elements of this, but for me, I'm coming on a particular sound that I like for myself. So, you know, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.